Still Downton Abbey. Plum pudding. Right, Sola? She doesn't believe this year is almost over. I know, right? Thanksgiving is almost here. Y'all remind me, Marianne's birthday, my little sis Marianne's birthday was yesterday. And I missed it, so I need to sing to her. And on Thursday, it's Gracie's birthday. And I'm not on Thursday, but y'all remind me, please, to sing to her on Wednesday. Madonna sent me this, and I also have some news from Madonna. One of y'all, I do believe it was Diane. Hey, girls, hey! Maybe some boys, too. Diane Sharp asked me how Madonna was. And I have a piece of news, and it's not great, but I think it's going to be all right. But we just all need to pray. So I'll tell you right after this. Welcome to Monday, the 25th day of November, 2024. Blase Day. Mama used to say she was feeling blase. Day of the Covenant. National Eat with a Friend Day. And Shopping Reminder Day. And the food holiday is parfait. I like a strawberry parfait. And then Madonna says, happy birthday yesterday to Marianne. That's how I knew. And I says to her, thanks, my honey lamb. How are you faring? And she says, hello, I'm doing pretty good. Keeping my spirits up pretty well. I have a double mastectomy coming up Friday. A double mastectomy. Madonna Ballard. Coming up Friday, she says, but it will be fine. I have tons of faith. And I asked her any treatments after, and told her I'd be praying for her, and I asked if I could let y'all know. And she says, thank you so much. Yes, you can ask the squirrels for prayers and such. And if anybody can help her with the little funds, that would, and she did not ask me to say that, but it would be nice. I sent her a little blessing. But if we could do that, that would be helpful. So she can just, have some little snacks, or, she's got somebody, I think, that will go get her some stuff if we send her some money. She's got on her channel is her PayPal info, and she might have something other than PayPal. That's what I always use. Let's see. She said, I've been having radiation already and might need more after surgery, but I hope not. And then she just thanks me. And so told her love you bunches, and we'd be praying. So please, please, please help me pray for Miss Madonna. We love her so, so much. And she's already had, so much going on with her. One of her legs amputated and all that way back, and then was put in a home. And I'm sure she doesn't enjoy that, but at least she's being fed and got a roof over her head, and no animals that I'm sure she misses her animals, her kitty cats and dogs, but I was hoping she could be in an assisted living where she could have, a couple of animals anyway, but anyhow. Let's see who all is here so I can tell y'all howdy do. And then we can look at the art efforts. I'm back on StreamYard today. You see that? working now. After I screwed up and messed up I got singing to do. After I messed around and got rid of my doggone songs, so I'm back on StreamYard, but I do not have my little songs for when Nutty Buddies join or show, a milestone or just a thank you. So I'll just have to dance around or something till I can get something done about that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sis Marianne. That's the crotchety clogger. Happy birthday to you and many more. And while I'm looking around for stuff, let me go ahead and thank all of the squirrels in the squad. And I did not forgot to turn my ringer off. I forgot to set up stuff in YouTube, like for monetization, I think, and all that stuff. So sorry about that. And that means we might see some TROLLS's, but I hope not. Howdy, everybody. Blanket howdy do to everyone. And thank you so much to all my Nutty Buddies. Those are channel members. And right now, the money that I get from YT is going into a fund for a ramp and possibly a new deck on my back that I think we're going to build the ramp off of. My children were talking about it yesterday. I think it's not going to get done by the church, so I'm going to have to end up paying for it. So, and I don't want them to have to do it while it's cold, but who knows how much materials will be. But it's going to have to wait till spring probably, because I don't know if they get another break besides Christmas, and they already got, they're coming for a couple of days, but then they're going to be going skiing and all that. So anyway, but today's Nutty Buddies of Distinction, Jazz Hand Spirit Fingers, woo, are Dad's Crafting Again. That's just written all together. And Mishy's Crochet Nook. And Mary Webb. And those are our 3 today. And I need a pencil right here. It is. So I can mark those off. Dad's Crafting Again. What'd I say after that? Mishy's Crochet Nook. And Mary Webb. Mary doesn't have content, but she may want a community tab if she does not have one. I don't think she does. She didn't used to. And I saw her yesterday. Oh no, Soila, where'd your frock go? Dear Lord, we can't have that. We cannot have that. Well, it won't let me. Oh, I was on the wrong person. Is there anybody else in here that's naked? Why? Soila. It says delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user and delete their comments. That's what the 3 little dots say. Oh, wait a minute. There's a star. What does that do? What does the star do? It just darkens. I don't know what it does. Did that do anything? Nope. Dear Lord. Okay, well, let me see if I can do something on my phone. Let me see. I think I can. 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 Yeah, you are now a managing moderator. Yeah. Is there anybody else? Oh, you can't do them on StreamYard. Gotcha. Well, that makes sense. Rosalie, did you have one before? Not everybody had one, but a whole bunch of people did. If you didn't, if you had one and you want it back, let me know. Sunita says, hi, everybody. Just a quick hi. Rich will be back soon, and y'all are going to spend some time together. I saw that somewhere. Rosalie, you don't remember? Okay. Steve, howdy did, honey. Frizzy B. Julie. Ann. Darcia. Sola. Steve Pudding Pop. Let's see. I'm going from the bottom. Now we're here. Going from the bottom. No. Started at the bottom. Now we're here. Started at the bottom. Now the whole gang here. And on my phone. I should be on my iPad, but it's up under stuff. It just gives me top messages, but hopefully that's everybody. I'm sure I can't get to some, but Mandy, hey. And Sola said that about I don't believe this year's almost over. Hey, Jane. And Sola said, woohoo, GrannyDee. Samantha says Frizzy B raid. Yeah, I got in on Julianne's live just for a little bit. Hey, Kristen F, sweetie. Hey, Darcia. Dr. Ricky. She gonna be lurking today. Says, how are you beautiful people? Maureen. Hey, sweetie. And there's Jane, Bronx girl. So good to see y'all. That Darla girl says, Sola, the older I get, the more quickly time passes. Ain't that the truth? And that's when we needed to slow down. Thank you, Linda said hey to me in chatters. Angela Wright. Hey, sweetie, I've been missing you. She's drinking her water and she's fine. I'm drinking my Downton Abbey tea, I told y'all. Plum, Ms. Daisy and Mrs. Patmore's plum pudding. Thanks to Susan Vincent and Sweet Sunflower Ashley. And your folks here wishing my sweet little sis Marianne, Crotchety Clogger, a happy birthday. Arrow Lover, hello. Maureen, hello. Hey, Bridget, how are you, sweetheart? I can look up here after I get caught up, but I'm just trying to get caught up. Hey, Jeanette Whitson, you feeling feisty today? Oh, boy. So she's drinking her Bengal spice tea and trying to finish an ear warmer so she'll be in the nest. That's all right. Hey, to any other squirrel nesters and anybody catching the replay, thank you so much. Like Auntie Mama says. There's Rosalie and Shuggy Pat. She says hi. Everybody says hey to everybody. Y'all know what I say about that. Then y'all all giving prayers to Madonna Yes, yes. Hey to Samantha, if I didn't say. And Lacey Lavender, shalom. Back to you, sweetheart. And she says shalom to everyone. Dr. Ricky says prayers for her and speedy recovery. Talking about our sweet, well, not sweet, spicy Madonna. She don't like to be called sweet. Yeah, that's crazy that you didn't have, you of all people, Sola, didn't have a dress. Frizzy B says Samantha, she's still working on her cocoon cardigan. Cynthia King, hey, sweet B. Hey, Zach. Yeah, we got her fixed now. We got her fixed. Finally, y'all told me 50 times before I saw it. Hey, Jen Reeves Pumpkin. And Ellen and Natural Nene, Renee. Darla said the wife of one of the guys my husband works with just had a baby girl. So she's going to make something for the little one. All right. Cute Linda said Diesel is running around naked. I think I said that already, but in case I missed. Don't pee. Hello, sweetie. Yeah, we got her fixed. Sunita says, oh no, Sola, you naked. Can't have Sola being naked. And Sunita said, go on YouTube. Should have known Sola would tell me what to do. Hey, Charlotte Brown. God bless you too, sweetheart. She says hello to me and everyone else here. God bless you all and keep you safe, and prayers for Madonna. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. And Maureen, my crochet story, says she's going to be lurking. She needs to work on a pattern. Fine, fine, fine. Steve says, howdy did, Sugar Plum. Howdy did, Pudding Pop. He also says howdy to everybody. Here's Rosalie said she didn't remember about having a frock or not. Panda! Show us you're a gangster. What? Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's when I was hanging out with my cool people. Tripod. Had some very cool friends, a lot younger than me. And Zach is off today. Today's his day off. Today and tomorrow, I do believe, unless it's different for Thanksgiving. There's Jaxie May. Hey, sweetheart. We got a call a while ago, a mysterious call from one of our Zoom rooms. And it's a different ring, you know. You get on, I don't know if you've ever gotten a call like a Facebook, no, not a Facebook, like a FaceTime call or whatever. And it was like 8 of us answered, hello, hello, and nobody knew who called. And I thought, oh, Lord, did I do it? Because I had just gotten up from sitting in my walker to come in here to get ready to go live. And it wasn't any of us. It was somebody else. And she did it just not me, probably pocket dialed us. Arrow lover, CNY woman. Hey, darling. Just finished crocheting a hat. All right. Well, are you ready? Let's do some RDAF before we get ads. In about 10 minutes. I have mail. Already had some RDAF sitting here, but I decided to open up some packages. First of all, a little bit of hobby. Hobby. They say hobby. Pam! Yes, RDAF. Panda says, I do prefer it. Actually, there's a nice one I like called, oh, talking about that wine. Riscata. It's not sweet like Muscata, but not super dry. It's a really nice halfway mark, if that makes sense. I used to love me some wine, but I like the sweet stuff. Then later, it turned into liquor. Zach says, there's 3 things I won't drink and I don't like the taste of, and that's wine, beer, and coffee. I don't like beer. I don't like the taste of beer. I got all this. I'll show you in a minute. Well, it's not tons, but it was only $20 and some change. These tea times, and I think I already had this color after I got them. I'm like, oh Lord, did I already have that? That's okay, because I really like this color. So 2 tea times, they're 100% acrylic, 200 grams, 580 meters, which is 634 yards. They're number 4 weight. And the color is number 4, and I cannot remember what it's called. But if anybody goes on the hobby site, you'll see. It's a lovely fall palette, I think, or anytime palette, pretty earth tones. Pretty earth tones. And nice and soft and squishy. And you know, I've already started one of my, I think it was just a regular triangle shawl. I'm pretty sure, I know I don't have this color. I'm thinking I don't. All the same dates except the color number. This is color number 14. Color number 14. And it is beautiful too, much darker. This light here, that'll probably blow it out. Let's see. It's not exact with that light on. Might be better without it. Let's see. Yeah, I think you get more of true colors with this, but I know it's dark. Anyway, I think they're beautiful. Maybe ponchos. Something besides shawls. And I get freebies. And where's my piece of candy? I rarely ever get the cherry candy. The other day it was stuck to one of my cakes. Check all my cakes out. Somebody eats my doggone piece of cherry candy every time. Like I need it. And I since I'm a plus member, every time I order, I think we get 2 times the points too for our order. We get all kind of perks for $8.99 a month. We get 3 pattern downloads, no matter what the cost. Each month, every Monday, we get a scratch-off card worth so many points. I think it's from, not sure what the lowest is, but it gets way high, like up to maybe 25,000 points. But it's just a ruler, but it's got that little strip of magnification, like a magnifying little bar there, which would be good on on a pattern or whatever. Or even don't work too good on the chat. But I thought that was cool. I've gotten a million, but they do keep up with it, so they don't give you the same thing every time. Last time I got these little, I think those are cute. They're kind of curly like, see? Kind of wavy like. So this time what have I gotten before? Retractable tape measure. All kinds of little doohickeys like that. Tapestry needles. I got this one time. Cable needles. I got these buttons one time. So there you are. Now I have 2 more bags. Let's see what we have here. This is Darn Good Yarn, and I ordered, I think this is Malabrigo. You like the wooded bag bottoms, Jaxie? Yeah. It's Elisa from Anaya's Toy Box. Hey, girl, hey. Who's just showing grape nuts? There's grape nuts. Maker, creator, Anaya's Toy Box, Elisa. Plus, she made a beautiful doll, Faith. She's covered up. Yep, this is my Malabrigo. I got both of these because I had some points with shipping and everything. I got both of these for $20, which is a steal for Malabrigo, y'all. $20 and like 30 cents change, I think it was. Isn't that color gorgeous? And I've got some, it's Fiona, and I have some more Fiona, so I got enough to make something big. $3.46. Need to learn to make like tops or sweaters or stuff like that there. Ain't it pretty? You're working on a GrannyDee shawl at the moment. Is that Anaya's? Not Anaya, that's you. Agatha's reading shawl. Yeah, ain't it pretty? Oh, Lord, my battery's running low. Let me plug in. Did y'all hear that noise? Let me show it to you again. This is so dark, but maybe the color looks a little different on each one, doesn't it? But, you know, that happens with hand-dyed sometimes. You can do a few rows and alternate, then do a few more rows. They look more alike on this side, I think. Or maybe it's just my eyeballs. Yeah, well, there's 2 there's the triangular one that I used to always make, and there's the half hexagon, which is the latest one. There's this one that I used to make all the time. And then there's the one from, this is probably the one you're talking about. This is the latest one I've been making. From Ophelia Talks, Anya. It's called Agatha's Reading Shawl. I love, love, love the shape of this thing. I tell y'all all the time, because it gives you a full coverage for your back. For your backside, and you can tell I hadn't done any more on it. Done very little on my back. I've had some tummy trouble lately, so I'm going to blame it on that. But I need to get busy on these things. I have been doing some frogging too. And that bag, it's to be felted. But pretty, huh? Whoop! Okay, I have one more bag to open. Let's see what we got here. It's from Smyrna, Georgia. Might be something I got in a auction or something. No, I ordered this. Wow, that was fast. I ordered this from Mercari. Thought I saw a card down in there. And guess what? It's Nora. Oh, she threw in a cute little. I love when folks send stuff in the bougie little organza bags. Just makes it so bougie. Bougie. Hey, Margie. Let's see what the little thank you is. Stitch markers, light bulb stitch markers. Different colors, and it says, thank you. Isn't that sweet? Everybody can always use those. I stick all the stuff in my little pumpkin's getting full of goodies. Sunita made me this. I love it. The top is a coaster. Isn't that amazing? But then you just lay it in there and kind of poke it in, and you got flowers and greenery sticking up there. So cool. And I keep it right here and put my stitch markers and stuff in it. Uh-oh. Please send prayers for Margie's mom. She's in the hospital. Okay, darling. And Margie, did you know about Madonna? Madonna's having a double mastectomy. And Elisa, you came in after I'd announced it too. She's been having radiation treatments, but she's having a double mastectomy on Friday. So she told me it was okay to tell y'all, so y'all could help me pray for her. And she's got good spirits. She feels like everything's going to be fine. Like I said, she's already been taking Hey, Glow! Gloria Gloria is in the house. I says, tell them Madonna is getting a double mastectomy on this Friday. So please keep her in your prayers. And for anybody who has a little extra moolah, even if it's just $1 or $2, if you would go to her channel, or maybe somebody can go and look and put it in the chat. Hey, Antoinette. Cooking and Stitching Island style. I got this. This is actually sock wool. I guess most people would probably do socks with it. It's sport weight. Do you know what I'm going to do with it? Ciao. Or poncho. I got 3 of them, and they're all the same. Mercari. I wish I could remember how much I paid. Don't remember. It's called Tayo. Taiyo Sport. Look at the colors again. Let me turn it around. What is that? This little piece of paper was in there. And look this way and all around. Like it's beautiful. Oh! Good. Suzanne the Swedish Journey Hooker, we called you out was it yesterday? For being a nutty buddy of distinction. Thank you so much, honey. Yay, ding-a-ling for 22 months being a member of the Squirrel Squad. Nutty Buddy. Nutty Buddies. So I'm just going to take them all out of the plastic and stick them in here. But I think it's... Oh, let me tell you something about it. Give you the deets. It's color number 9. And it is... these glasses ain't for reading. Back here, these are my... Gotta change glasses. Need my bifocals. Hey, sis, Ola, that's okay. I understand. 320 meters, so something like what? About 350 yards in each one. It says, I think, 60% cotton, 15% silk, 15% wool, and 10% polyamide. And that's it, and that's all. And this was a Mercari purchase. Now, so I can see the chat from back here. Put on the computer glasses. Yeah, so good to see Suzanne the Swedish Journey Hooker. And my sis Ola and everybody. Just everybody. Hey, sis, did you know about Madonna? She is having a double mastectomy on Friday. She's been having radiation treatments. And I asked her, would she still have to have treatments after? And I guess they'll have to do the surgery before they know. Yeah. And I asked her, could I tell y'all so we could all be praying for her? And she said yes. And I did say, too, if anybody has any little bit of moolah they could send her way, that would be great. So maybe somebody could get her some little snacks or, some little, I doubt she cares for flowers. Maybe some beer. Yep, a double mastectomy. And she said she hoped she didn't have, like I say, she hoped she didn't have to have any treatments after. But, yeah, Antoinette, you might not have been in here when I announced that too. So, yeah. Oh, Ricky's telling Suzanne she's a fella Swede. Yes. Yeah, hey, Brenda Smith, if I didn't say. But I think that's some pretty colors and a whole bunch of colors. You know how Noro is. They put the colors in there. And that is it. And that is all for your recommended daily allowance of fiber for the day. Really, Darla? Wow, that's scary. Anaphylactic, is that when your throat closes up? You can't breathe? Thank you, Sola. There's Madonna's PayPal. PayPal.me/Madonna Ballard and a number 1. She did not ask me to tell y'all. She never asked for money. But And if you can't do it, of course, don't worry about it. Pray, pray, pray. That'll be great. Antoinette says, Holy Father, wrap your arms around Madonna and heal her. Give her peace and strength in Jesus' name. Amen. And I say amen also to that. Thank you, darling. But her spirits are good, and she's got a lot of faith. She has a good relationship with the Lord, and just pray, pray, pray. And y'all know I'm a strong believer in prayer and prayer in numbers. So the more folks that help us pray, the better. This feels so good. Oh, Lordy, I told y'all this is 100% baby llama yesterday. Baby alpaca. They do look kind of alike, I reckon. I don't know if I've ever had any llama. Llama. I started messing around with this a little bit. Oh, Lord, I'm going to mess around. And yes, I just dropped a stitch. Picking it up. Knitting. This is the Fair Owl Woolies. Lion Brand Woolies Fair Owl. And I was just doing stockinette, knit a row, purl a row, but with a border of garter around it at the bottom and on the sides, because stockinette is known to curl like the dickens. So when I do some more, you can see the pattern. But if you go to Christie's, Crochet Creations by Christy, yeah, that's who it was. She's doing some, no, it was Miss C, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was Miss C. You not ever making another Agatha? Oh, with thin yarn. Ever. I did. I made one with, this one with number, oh shoot, that's my lost soul. Nancy made that. I made this with number 1. I guess might have been 2. It might have been a 2. Could have been a 2. But I love 1s and 2s because of the drape. But I should love the bigger and fatter the better, because I'm so doggone slow and fall asleep. I fall asleep while crocheting or knitting. Darcia says, BRB, be right back. Thin, fluffy yarn drives you bonkers, Ricky said. Oh, terrible to frog, too, I bet. Thank you, Suzanne. This one here, I can't wait to finish it. It's this yarn right here. I've shown y'all a bunch of times. Some of y'all hadn't been here. Concentric by Haiku. So there it is, 100% baby alpaca. I said baby llama. Y'all know what I says and what I means is 2 different things, but this is it. This is one whole cake, and the navy's starting the next cake. So the color, and I didn't know what to do. I started to do it from the outside in the second cake, to start with the red and then do it, backwards from this. Christy, yarn barf. I know, Lordy, they took her leg off and now her boobs, but I started to tell her to get it. We got to make light of stuff. I think she would have appreciated it, and I'll tell her. I'm gonna tell her to get them mounted on the. Tell the doctor to give them to her so she can have them taxidermied and put them up on the wall. Use them as coat racks or something. That ain't funny, but it is. Madonna would appreciate it. Right, Christy? God. Sometimes my lips feel like they got a film. I think it's from a dental glue. Excuse me. Well, I wipe my lips and reapply. Oh, Christy said a scratching post for the kitties. Oh, well, she didn't. She's in a home now, so she doesn't have her animals. I guess her cousin farmed them out because he's the one who found her and found her a place. Steve said, OMG, Dee and Christy. I always used to tell Mama to do that because Mama had terrible, she always worried about, her mammograms would come back something abnormal and it would worry her to death, as it would anybody. But it was always, fibroid tissue or tumors. So benign, except that one time. And they ended up just doing a lumpectomy. It was contained within a milk duct, and I guess she found it early. Tank! Hey, sweetheart. You just finished cooking and sitting down to eat. Okay, did you hear what I said about Madonna? She's had radiation treatments, and she's having a double mastectomy on Friday. And she may have to have treatments afterwards, but I guess she won't know till after. I just found out today from her. Tater soup, Zach says. That sounds good. That's what you had, Christy, a lumpectomy, then radiation. Yep, that's all she had to have was radiation after that. She never had to have chemo, but gosh, she had to go every day. Maybe not Sunday, but every day for like 6 weeks. But Mom was a trooper, and she wasn't generally a trooper about stuff. Okay, hands full, mouth full, blanket hello, Tank says. Oh, you knew? You knew already. I just found out from her today, and I made sure it was okay. Radiation was a piece of cake, Christy said. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad she didn't have to have chemo. I've heard people talk about how sick you get from that. But I just wanted her to have them taken off, and I was kind of told her to mount them on the wall if she had to have them, because nobody cared by that point if she had boobs or not. Soila, you know about it too? Goodness gracious. Denise. Darla said, when I was a kid, my mom I could make some mean potato soup too. Lordy, it is not devoid of calories. I make it with rich cream. Make a roux sauce, the white sauce with the butter and the flour and the cream. It's one of the things you miss most about being a kid, Darla says. Oh, you heard, you were here. Okay. Gotcha. Yes, well, it's my kids loved it. It was always a major comfort food. Nancy girl says, y'all making me hungry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lean cuisine. I think it's ravioli. Denise says it's cold here today and soup sounds amazing. She ain't gonna wet nurse kids of her age, right? Carly! Maritza, hola! But I'm glad she's in good spirits and that she had told me before at the home there that she did have plenty of, she said they were good to her there and she had plenty of people to tease. Don't you know they love her? Thank you, Antoinette, member for 10 months of the Nutty Buddies. Woo-hoo! Thank you so much. I don't have my songs anymore. I got rid of them because I was trying to figure out what, and I don't know what happened. Everything seems to be working all right now, but I'm devoid of my songs. So if anybody knows how to do my, I think Sunita sent me the thank you song last time, and Laura, and I called her Laura the other day. Laura from Crojo Corner. Nancy, member for 8 months. Darcia also. Woo! Thank you. That's, the ads are just pennies. So that's really where the moolah comes from is members, Nutty Buddies. But I appreciate you, everyone. I know not everybody can do it, and that's okay. But the ones who can, thank you very much. The ones who can't, thank you very much for your support. That's fine, Panda. You a member of the Squirrel Squad. If you subscribe, that's all you got to do to be a member of the Squirrel Squad. Yeah, I've spread myself so thin. I bet I pay $100 or more, and that's like at the lowest level to most everybody's. I think about everybody's that I'm a member of. It's the lowest level. But if I get to the point where I can't, I just will have to not. Denise says she's always been squirrely, so she fits right in. LOL. Oh, no, I am. You know I am. Like I say, it's in my name, my channel name for a reason. And my eldest daughter, Lynn's, thought of it. Knit, Pearl, and Squirrel. You gotta watch Funds. Let's see what she said here. My chat moved on me. Antoinette says she's gotta watch Funds. Oh yeah, where are you? I heard you say you were flying. Where you being? I'm sure you told me. But because I'm squirrely, I don't remember. Little Treasures by Nancy. I think I said howdy to you. Yeah, because you put your member milestone on there. You doing okay, Nancy? Zach says, I'm glad you're home. Where you been? Suzanne says, I'm so happy. I first visited Amanda Panda. Did you? Oh, in her life. Amanda Panda. I didn't know she was on. And now I get to see my sweet granny. I've missed you. I've missed you too, darling. I just called your name out yesterday. You knew he was talking about you. In a good way. You miss Madonna and her lives? I know. Me too. All of us do. And I miss Ursula, and I wish I knew what was going on with her. Carly Cheesebrew says hey to everybody. And that means we got 3 more minutes because it's 3 minutes early. And it'll probably chime who knows how many times. Count them. 3. Was it 6? Might have been right that time. Yep, thanks to all the Nutty Buddies and all Squirrel Squad members. Tank says, Dee, that reminds me of a story. A one-legged no boob enters the bar for some brew. That's it. She was thirsty. I love you, Tankster. Oh, Antoinette says she flies out for Australia tomorrow for a month. How exciting. Do you know somebody there that you can stay with, or did you say a resort? Oh, Nancy says much better. She came home from the hospital on Saturday. How did I not know you were in the hospital? I'm glad you're back home, darling. Thank you, Angela. You know, I always enjoy it. Mandy asked, how many skeins of 300 gram, 200 yards would y'all suggest for a personal adult size cuddle blanket? I really don't know. 1,000 yards? I guess it depends on the weight of it, too. You going to use worsted weight or what? Panda says, dinner time. Hugs back to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. You think South Africa, see, it's been months since we've heard from Ursula. Where did that go? It's so hard to keep up with. Let me do chat on the phone here. See if I can do any better. Yarn Barb says probably at least 1,500 yards. Christy, they do. In whatever home she's in, just like one a day. But I know, right? Yes, they do. Hey, Nana Donna. Thank you so much, Kristen F. She said, I just sent Madonna something via PayPal. I hope anyone who can will send her some love and bucks for beer. Yeah, and maybe just a card or in her everything should be updated on her community tab or about page or whatever. Let's see. Oh, Yarnbar said, I think South Africa has a problem with violence. Does anyone know Ursula's last name? I don't. Yes, I do. It's Wood, I think. Pretty sure it's Wood, because Jaxie used to say something about maybe Jaxie's last name. Is Jaxie's last name Wood also? What you saying, Margie? About 6 times. I missed it. Yeah, she hasn't been posting anywhere on any social media for a long time. Thank you so much, Kristen F. And thanks for prayers. And if you can do anything else too, that'd be great. Oh, oldest friends. Antoinette hooking and stitching island style. She's going to stay with a friend of almost 40 years. That's great. Oh, it's your 4th trip there. Wow, I bet that is a long flight. You meant to say woman. Thank. I knew what you meant. I don't know if I said it, but I knew what you meant. Yes, so I was telling Antoinette, be careful. Yes, travel mercies, honey. I say some prayers for her trip. Antoinette stitching, hooking and stitching island style. Tankster got food on her blouse. She gotta go do something about it. She says, see y'all later. Yep, Elisa from Ania's Toy Box says it's Wood also. Oh, my clock. Thank you, Margie. See, I forget what I say. Well, that's correct. Well, I love y'all bunches, but you know what? It's time for me to do. And who's after me on Mondays? Anybody? Oh, Lord. The nightclub's calling back. They called to start my live and to end my live. Sunita will not be live tonight. That's right. She wants to spend some quality time with her child. K and K, you're going live right now. Woohoo! Okay, let's all do a raid over to K and K's. They sweet. Can we have the link for that for them? And Yarn Barf also is saying she has a new video up. If any others of you have any information about your channel, you can leave it here. Vicky, you just got home. Well, follow us. We're going over to K and K's. We're going to continue the party over there. There's the link. Grab it. It'll go away after I leave. So grab it, grab it. Thank y'all. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop.